you'll turn to your first presentation outline today, we're going to start with the book called Hustle. And I'm on. This book is a very motivating book, although it is not one of these feel-good books. It actually asks you some difficult questions, makes you think, and in some cases may even make you feel a little bit guilty about some of the direction you take. But it was a bestseller here in 2017, and it is a very exciting kind of book. If you all will look at the presentation outline on page 2, I put a biography of the 3 authors that wrote Hustle, and I like this paragraph you see on page 2. These authors did not get off to a great start in their working adult lives. One guy lost $1 million before he was 21, went on a stroke in his 20s while he was working a demanding job, and another one quit his job without any other job prospects while he had a baby on his way. You know, those are 3 people who the only way to go is up. You know, that was not a great start. But it is interesting because they pepper the book with a lot of success stories and examples, and I think you'll find this a pretty exciting piece to listen to. The premise of the book is on your outline, and it says basically that what Hustle is all about is aligning your head and your heart in ways that create really great productive habits instead of focusing on just one or the other. And of course, all of you have heard people use your head, don't pay attention to your head, focus on your heart, all these things. They talk about how to do that both ways. On page 3 of your presentation outline, I also put how the book was organized. The 3 major sections of the book are your heart, your head, and your habits. And what they talk about as part of the subtitle is money, meaning, and momentum. So it's actually tied together very well. I want to read you a few of these quotes under the overview on your outline. Doing the wrong thing, such as falling in love with the wrong type of person, taking a job for the wrong reasons, or trying to become someone you're incapable of becoming, is often, they say, a necessary step toward finding the right thing. Next one. Our goal in writing this book has been to show how the right mix of momentum and money can lead us toward meaning. The 3 M's, momentum, money, meaning, organically align and combine to enrich our lives as we find the energy to sustain an infinite hustle. Now, what does hustle mean? This is defined on your outline. It's decisive movement towards a goal, however indirect, by which the motion itself manufactures luck, surfaces hidden opportunities, and charges our lives with the 3 M's. And so what they say is that thinking, that mediocrity is worse than depression. Why is that? Because people with depression and their families and friends know they're depressed, and they can start riding their emotional ships, be it through pharmaceuticals or therapeutic treatments that help them heal. The mediocrity of meth tricks us into thinking that this is how it was meant to be. In light of the infinite opportunities ripe for the picking, what if we could take the irritating characteristics of our habits of learned helplessness, the sticky, the unconscious, and the unfulfilled parts of our identity, and turn those into money, meaning, and momentum? What if we could reverse those cycles of suck? And y'all, that's my line to tell you all how you fool somebody who read this book. Okay? The cycles of suck. I've never seen that phrase. I've never heard of that phrase, so I'll never forget that phrase. Okay? And what you're trying to do is get into a series of habits and behaviors that reverse that cycle. Well, look on your outline. Potential makes you powerful. People makes your hustle whole. Projects make you stronger. Proof makes you bulletproof. And money is the means of momentum, because when you're making money, you can do more. And that's what hustle is all about. I also put at the very back of your outline, instead of a sheet of quotes for you, I found this from the blog of one of these authors, and it's a really pretty good summary of what I've talked about this morning. And I'd like to encourage you to read this blog piece at the end, talking about some of these parts of hustle and getting started and doing different things with yourself and your life and your business. whoever wins this book, as I said, it's a motivating book. It's not always a feel-good book, though, because it does ask you some tough questions that may make you feel a little bit guilty, but it's really worth, I think, reading. Hope you enjoyed that synopsis of Hustle.